G'day guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Today I am going to be doing AFL predictions. So the footy is finally back. It started last night. I got to watch the Richmond and Carlton game on TV, which was a pretty good game. Carlton almost got there in the end. Fortunately Richmond were too good. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some AFL predictions. So that's going to be like the Coleman, the Brownlow, the Rising Star, like this surprise All-Australian, you know what I mean. So yeah, let's get into it. So with my top four, I have gone with Adelaide first, Richmond second, Geelong third, and West Coast in fourth. So I know lots of people are going to be surprised by why the hell can you get out of here? So I know lots of people, or most of you guys are going to be wondering, why have I chosen West Coast to come fourth? Well, I feel like they could have a pretty good year. I mean, they've got Nad Nui back. They've got Josh Kennedy, who's been on fire for pretty much 4 years. Jack Darling has started to come back into form. Don't forget you've got like Elliot Yeo, and that's pretty much it. I think, especially with the young kids, so like I think Liam Duggan, Brendan Archie, who they got from Port, if they could have a best year this year, I reckon they can make the top four. So that's why I put them in fourth. Another reason why I've gone with Geelong is because I couldn't think of anyone else to go in the top four really, and I reckon Geelong could be either just in it or just out of it. So, well, that's what I kind of thought the same with West Coast. So I said, well, let's just put him in at 3 and see how that goes. I mean, it's probably, I don't want to say that because I don't want to say it probably will happen because I don't really want to say that. I don't want to sound hypocritical. But yeah, that will be pretty good, especially now that you've got Danger Wooblet in the team and you've got, 4 guys that can play on the wing. You've got Guthrie, Menegola, Duncan, Blitzavs. You've got all those guys. It's going to be a pretty elite midfield. You've also got Parfitt in the pockets, Menzel. Who else you got? You got Corey Gregson, Lincoln McCarthy back. You got Tommy playing full forward. Gotta love Tommy. And you've got Zach Smith and Reece Stanley that can go through the ruck. And then don't forget about our pretty new looking backline actually. Harry Taylor's the only defender in there since the 2011 Premiership. So, yes, we still live with that. You've got Colin Jasny. Who else is in there? Jackson Thurlow. Tom Stewart, who I really like. Harry Taylor. Jed Buse. Those are the only ones I can really name at the moment. And then you've got lots of the new kids coming in, like you've got Lockie or Darcy Fogarty. I don't remember which one it is. And you've got Tim Kelly, who looked pretty good in the AFLX. You've got, who else have you got? There's Gyron Mears, and I don't know anyone else, so let's just forget about that. And we'll go on to my bottom 4. Okay, so with my bottom 4, I've gone in 18th, North Melbourne. 17th, the Gold Coast Suns. 16th, the Collingwood Magpies. And in 15th, another little bit of a different one, St Kilda. So yeah, once again, you guys are going to go, why have you chosen St Kilda in 15th? Well, I will tell you why. Because they don't have Nick Riewoldt. Done. Lots of you will be thinking, why I've chose Collingwood? I'll give you a reason about that. Nathan Buckley. Lots of you guys won't be surprised with why I've chosen Gold Coast. And I don't even have to explain why I've put them in 17. They're just going to have a shit year. They don't have Gary Ablett anymore. They're pretty much screwed. And what everyone has been talking about, North Melbourne get the wooden spoon. I 100% agree with this. I think they're a shit-ass team and will not do anything. Chris Scott will be sacked in like the first month. Done. Okay, so now from the bottom end of the top fours, now I'm going to the major awards. So for the Coleman Medal, I have gone with Ben Brown. Yeah, pretty crazy. You're going to think there's going to be a wooden spoon. North are going to be a wooden spoon. And he's going to bloody win the Coleman. To be fair, he's the only one that kicks goals in their teams anyway. But yeah, I actually think Ben Brown is going to have an even better year this year. Probably going to kick, I don't know, 80 goals. 80 goals for a guy who plays in the team that's coming 18. Yeah, I actually do think Ben Brown can kick about 80 to 70 goals. Maybe even 65. He'll get within that range. Okay, now onto the Brownlow. And this is a massive surprise to all of you. I have chosen Matt Crouch from Adelaide. He got like, what, 850 disposals last year. He's like only the third person to ever do it in the 21st century. I'm not sure all time. I saw this on my Instagram, that's how I know that. Yeah, Matty Crouch had a pretty good darn year last year. I think he won their best and fairest. I think so, I saw something on that. But yeah, that's I just think Matty Crouch could actually win the Brownlow. And he's 22, 23. I reckon he could. Okay, so I'm now coming on to my Rising Star. And there's actually a fair few guys that can win the Rising Star this year. You've got your Cam Raynars, your Paddy Dowles, your Andrew Brayshaws, your Hunter Clarks, your Jack Grahams, your Alex Witherden's, all that. But I'm going to go for Jaden Stevenson from Collingwood. Yeah, this is going to sound really bad, but I reckon, this is how much I hate Collingwood. I reckon he could win their best and fairest in his first year. That's my prediction. Jaden Stevenson wins the best and fairest for Collingwood. Yeah, I actually really like Jaden Stevenson. He's a terrific player. Definitely. Did he play AFLX? Don't remember. But I definitely saw him playing some sort of footy for Collingwood. But he looked really good. And based off his stats and stuff from the draft and the TAC Cup, I reckon he could actually get the Rising Star. I am now going on to my surprise All-Australian. So this is a guy I really do like. He's from Richmond. I don't really like Richmond anymore. I didn't think they were that. I thought they were bad, and since they won the premiership, I now hate them because they beat Geelong. No, that's not the reason why I hate them. No, they have a lot of great players in that team. But yeah, my surprise All-Australian is Dan Butler. It was his first season last year. Well, his first season playing. It was probably, I think this is his 4th year. But he kicked about 40 goals and played nearly every game last year. And that's pretty good from a guy that hadn't played any senior footy, like AFL footy, since last year. I thought it was pretty good. And he played pretty good last night as well. So that's why I think I am going to have him as my surprise All-Australian. So now, the moment you've all been waiting for, who's going to win the granny? Crazy. Melbourne Demons. Yeah, I know you guys are probably going to think there's something a little bit wrong with my head. And you're probably right. I'm not the best at school. But yeah, I actually do think the Demons can make finals and could even do a surprise and win the premiership. I reckon no one thought Richmond were going to bloody win the grand final last year, didn't they? I'm telling ya, the Dees win the premiership. I know you guys are all going to say I'm crazy, but I'm telling ya, Melbourne Demons beat Adelaide Crows by 2 goals. Done. Finito. Demons win. And I don't know. Who would you have win the Norm Smith, wouldn't ya? or Clayton Oliver probably. He'd probably be the one that would win it. But knowing Nathan Jones, if he made it in, he'd probably play his life off, but he'd definitely probably get Norm Smith as well. But yeah, I'm going to say Clayton Oliver if they make it to the grand final and win it. So, yeah. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see all you guys later. Peace.